what's up? JenuineLover here. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. No intro, let's jump right into it. This is my most highly requested video, the how do I tie my head wraps video. Okay, so first of all, I start off with a stocking cap. You can use whatever you want to protect your locks up underneath your head wraps. I do this so that I don't get my head wraps dirty. Sometimes if I can't find this thing, I'll just go right in with the head wrap, but it's totally up to you. So let's jump right in and start with style number 1. Now I will be using a number of wraps in this video. About 3 of them came from the same place, 3 or 4 of them came from the same place, and then the other ones a few other places. So all of the information about them will be in the description box below, so don't forget to check those out if you're interested in getting some good quality but cheap in price hair wraps. Alright, so for the most part, all of my wraps I start off the same way. Basically what you're going to do is pull the wrap from the back of your head, around the back of your head, and tie it in the front. For this one, I did not fold it in half. I folded it kind of midway, but left it loose in the front so that I'd have something to play with in the front, and so that it will completely cover all of my locks. So basically I'm going to twist, and you can twist this as tight as you want or as loose as you want to get it to your desired look. But I didn't twist this one too tight. I wanted it to look kind of full and big. If for some reason your locks are not as long as mine, or if you're loose natural and your hair is not as full as mine, you can always use another piece of material. You can use a shirt, leggings, you can use another head wrap, anything, and sit it on the top of your head to achieve the fullness. Also, I've done this before in the past where I make it look a little bit tighter and the knot smaller. That's an option as well, and you just do that by pulling everything a whole lot tighter. Yeah, that is look number 1. So let's jump right into look number 2. Alright, so for look number 2, I'll be using a hair wrap that's the same material, just a different color. Came from the same place, which will be in the description box below. For this one, it is folded directly in half. So as you can see, it looks a little bit smaller. So basically, I'm just going to pull it from the back the same way, and then wrap it around my head. Now, it was hard for me to do this, and I had to without looking in the mirror. So I'm like, okay, let me make sure they can see what I'm doing. So pull it from the back. Take it to one side, whichever side you're most comfortable on, and then gather the material and then wrap the rest of it to the opposite side. I hope that makes sense. You can slow this video down, I guess, if you need to. I don't know how else to explain it. Now, as you can see at the end of this wrap, the ends are kind of frayed. I think that looks tacky if you can see it. So I kind of tuck those as much as I can and keep it as flat as I can, and I just keep wrapping. Now, you can also achieve this look by using more than one head wrap so that you can see multiple colors. I'll call this my Badu because I know she wears her hair like that, her hair wraps like that a lot. Yeah. This one is the simplest one to do, but I will tell you, for some reason, because everything is on top of my head, it doesn't feel as secure as the other ones. But because I've been doing it for so long, it never moves, it doesn't go anywhere. It just feels like it will, though. And that's look number 2. So let's jump right into look number 3. Alright, so for this hair wrap, I gotta give a shout out to my homie Slim Slimmer. I'm not sure of her Instagram name right now, but I know I follow her on Snapchat, and she posted a picture one day of her in this head wrap, or the same print or whatever, Kente, and I was dying to get one. It took me a while. She told me maybe twice where she got it from. I can't remember what she said, but I found one on Etsy, girl. Now, when it came, it did not come shaped like this. It was huge. It was more than enough material. I could have gave 4 people some hair wrap, but instead I used the material for something else. But anyway, so I'm going to do the exact same thing. I pull it from the back. Most of my hair wraps I tie, I always start from pulling it from the back. And then right here, I was a little confused. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I just decided to do the easiest route. Now, if you want to do your hair wrap and you're not sure what to do, this is a go-to. Basically, you just pull it from the back, tie a knot tie another knot, and tuck. Now you do have the option to tie your knots as loose or as tight as you want to. With the material this thick, you can do them loose so that it stands up higher to have more volume, or you can do them tight to make the knots smaller to look more like a turban. It's totally up to you, but just tuck that extra material right down there in the inside. It won't go nowhere, I promise. And that's it. Real easy. I don't know why everybody think it's so difficult. I guess by looking at it, it looks like it takes a lot of work, but it really doesn't. Pull it from the back, tie a knot, tie a knot, tie a knot, and tuck. All right, so let's jump right into style number 4. Now, this one, the material is a little bit different. The first two, the material was the same. The second one, it was a little bit stiffer. And I wanted to give y'all different options in case you want to try one, but you don't have, head wraps that are either the materials I have. I tried to use pretty much all the options that are kind of out there. So this one is satin. Now, this head wrap, I use it to tie down my edges. I use it to just wear out. It serves a lot of purposes for me. So if you have a satin scarf that's cute enough for you to wear out, start from the back, but this time I'm going to leave my hair out so that you can see a different option. You don't always have to cover all your locks. I tie it in the front and then pull it around the back, and if you tie the front tight enough, you can simply just tuck those ends right in and it should stay. If for some reason yours is a little bit looser and you need a little extra security, you can tie it twice. If you tie it twice, it will give you a little bit more texture than what I have in the front, but either way it's still cute. But yeah, and then just fix your hair, fix your locks the way you want them. If you have loose natural hair, I see a lot of girls wear this like after a twist out or an old twist out or an old wash and go, and it's still cute and simple. All right, so let's jump right into, what are we on? Look number 5? I believe so. I'm losing count. Okay, so for this option, yeah, we're on look number 5. So for this option, I think I got this little small thing from Target, I believe. I think it came from Target. I'm not sure of the brand. I'm not even sure of the price. I've had it for a while. I think they carry it in the section with the other scrunchies and things like that. They came in multiple colors. I just went ahead and got the gray one because I thought black would have been too plain, and I already have a black one similar to it. But the difference between this one and my other ones, this one actually is already twisted, so you don't have to do too much. Now, you could leave your hair in a pony. I just took mine out, but you can leave it in a pony. You could leave it in a loose pony if you don't want your hair to fall this much, or you can just pull your hair loose. I've tried doubling it, and it brings it up a little bit higher to lift my hair. I've tried leaving it down further so that my hair looks like a bob. Now, this one, I didn't really go into an actual look number 6 because it's basically the same thing, but I'm showing you with a different hair wrap, and this is Bae. I think I got this one from Keisha Charmaine's website, and it's the skinny jeans. When it's on, it does look denim. I did get a couple comments and people asking me, how did you tie your hair with denim? And it's not denim, it's just faux denim. Basically, this time what I'm going to do is the same thing I just did, but I'm going to let my hair fall to one side, and so that one side can be longer, I'm going to separate a bang portion and leave it out. And pull all this to one side. If y'all want to see an accessories video or something, what all accessories do I need for locks, something like that, one of those type of videos, leave a comment below and let me know, and I can do one of those too. I don't use much, but there's a few things that I feel like you have to have if you want to style your locks. But basically, I just put it around my neck and twist. Now because this little sucker is so stretchy and it's so tight, it did take me a while. Actually, what I'm doing right now is recreating a look that I did. I don't think I posted this picture on Instagram. I think it was only on Snapchat, and somebody snapped me. I can't remember who right now, but here you go, because you asked me when I do the video if I could add this one so you can see how I did it. But basically, this is how I did it. You can use anything to tie your hair up, anything at all. but this is the one that I use, and basically I left my bang out, so that's why it looked like everything was, you know, going to one side, kind of bob like. This is how I got that look. If you do order this head wrap, I'm gonna tell you right now, my head is not that big, my locks is not that full. If you have a lot of locks or a larger size head, you better stretch this thing out or something, because it is super tight. If you get headaches easy, I'm gonna tell you now to avoid it. But I get headaches easy, but I get migraines, so just a mild headache from having my hair too tight, I can live with that. But if that's something you're very sensitive to, your hair being tight, then this is not something you want to try, especially with using a hair wrap this tight. But just to tie your hair and tucking it, I'm pretty sure you can find a way to do that without killing yourself with something this small. But yeah, so that is, I guess we still on look number 5. It's just another variation of it. But yeah, tell me what y'all think. Alright, I just want to say thank y'all so much for watching this video. I got a lot of requests for it, and I'm so glad that I was finally able to get it out of the way. But the holdup was, I really only had maybe like 2 head wraps that I wanted to use in the video, and I'm like, no, it's kind of going to be boring to use the same ones over and over again. And I'm like, they're asking for a head wrap video, but I don't really have that many, like I wear the same ones over and over again. So I started ordering new ones. The first 2, the solid ones, those came from Dove Love Designs, and so did this one. Now, while I was thinking about what I'm going to do with those, she launched some, I think she called it Team Africa, I think that's what it was called on the website, or on her Instagram, and this was one. And this is how much material came. Like, I was literally able to get a shirt made out of the material that came for a scarf. So I'm not sure exactly how many yards it was, but I was able to get a top made. If you're interested in this top, there is someone that lives here locally. She does have an IG. It is a Kiki. It's a Kiki. The information will be in the description box below, so check her out because she does make some dope tops. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to at least talk to y'all before I end this video, because the last few ones have been nothing but voiceover, and it's past time for me to get back in front of the camera. But I hope this was good enough. I know there are a lot of pictures that I post on IG that I didn't recreate, but it's really hard for me to just come up with something I've already done. I never even think, oh, I'm gonna tie it like this today. I just kind of roll with whatever comes out. But yeah, it's fun. There is no right or a wrong way to tie your hair up, and there's not a right or wrong material, I should say, to use for a hair wrap, because I use a variety of different head wrap textures, I should say, materials. You can also use shirts, leggings, dresses. So if you want to see a head wrap video where I'm using everything but an actual head wrap, then drop a comment below and just say something about the video, I guess, or the black heart emoji. Drop the black heart emoji and I will know that you want me to do a video using, oh my gosh, wrapping my hair with things other than an actual head wrap. Alright, so that's it for this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to spread love daily, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.